It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. We are back with head executives from local ski areas, and today we are clearing up misconceptions about what it's like to be in charge. The number one thing that people get wrong.
You take summers off.
That was Rob Goodell at Loveland.
If anyone knows the true workings of a ski area and what you have to get done in a short period of time, every lift, get ready for all the annual inspections, all the required NDT testing to all your vehicles, and then the trail projects and management of water flow on the mountain as the snow melts takes a lot of time and energy, erosion control, and all these things that people don't really think about.
His counterpart at Keystone, Shannon Bueller, agrees.
Everyone thinks that we have so much time in the summer shoulder seasons, and I would say sometimes I feel busier.
Bueller gets other people who assume she just skis all day.
And that is a perk for sure, but it's probably a lot less than people think. And I'm going to work to prioritize a little more of that.
Over at Breckenridge, John Copeland, he gets the same thing.
There's a large portion of people I talk to that just think all I do is ski every day, all day. Furthest thing from the truth.
Oh, and by the way, this is how Copeland spends his summers.
How do I look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road and keep that planning going? That's a lot of what my time and effort is like, how do I stay in front of what our guest needs are, what our employee needs are, and what the mountain needs are?
Dustin Lyman at Copper, he gets a weird question. What's his favorite lunch spot on the mountain?
I'm a big fan of the spicy chicken sandwich up there. It's got the heat that you would expect from a true spicy chicken.
You can find that sandwich at the Airy, Copper's new Mid-Mountain Lodge. Bring your own questions to the Ski Area COO Summit in Keystone happening Friday. Learn more through the Summit Chamber. Just over a month ago was the Tunnels to Towers Benefit Golf Tournament at the Raven, and this just in, it was the biggest of more than 30 nationwide. Local organizer Ted Coleman after his dinner with the nonprofit.
The low end is $12,000 to $20,000 a year. The average is $40,000. The upper tier is $80,000. And I said, well, I just brought in $110,000. And he said, oh, you're El Primo. We're tops in the country.
The Tunnels to Tower Golf Tournament returns to the Raven next Labor Day, raising cash to build mortgage-free homes for wounded veterans and first responders. This week on the State of Summit.
Vacancy rates are nearing where they were pre-COVID. I wouldn't call them normal because nothing with housing is ever normal.
That was County Commissioner Tamara Pogue on lessons learned since 2021 when she and the county declared a workforce housing crisis.
Folks are still, I think, largely having a hard time finding things that are affordable, but I think they're finding that it's easier to find something.
The county has made progress since then on Bill's Ranch Tiny Homes in Frisco and groundwork for the housing White Whale, Lake Hill on Dam Road.
I didn't have any realization of how difficult it is to find water and sewer for a lot of these projects. That has certainly been a lesson learned for me. And similarly, just the lack of funding for horizontal infrastructure for a lot of these projects, right? Water, sewer, and roads.
Cost has always been a struggle, and it's about to get worse.
What we are seeing in a lot of our pro formas for our potential housing projects is a steepening in price, largely due to tariffs. Still some money available to support what I call the vertical infrastructure, the actual units, but not a lot to support all the things that you have to make that building viable.
The county does remain committed to affordable housing in its latest budget, despite a projected $7 million deficit. Pogue says they simply cannot afford to ignore it.
I always tell folks the first article about Summit County's housing struggles was in 1936. So this is going to be a perennial problem for us, and the thing that remains consistent is there's always more work to be done.
Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. Local fire danger moderate today with no fire restrictions. In sports, the Avalanche play the Golden Knights again tonight for another preseason matchup. The Nuggets open the preseason Saturday with the Timberwolves. And in local sports, just a few more days left in Summit County golf season. Breck, Copper, and the Keystone courses all shut down for winter on Sunday. The Raven might go a few more weeks until the snow flies. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.